think that this society that we live in really want to emasculate men. You feel me? And this ain't no knock to women. I can't. It's that. I mean, just that in itself. Like you can't speak about one without how today flip. They make you seem like you this and other about it. Talking like me talking about men is not a knock to women. I was raised. I got a lot of women in my family. Man, I got a lot of love for women. But men supposed to stand up him. Period. Be unapologetic. Supposed to say what we mean and mean what we say. But you always got motherfuckers trying to make you apologize for standing on business. That ain't me. I don't back down for nobody. Wasn't raised that way. I actually know the origin. When not so much the origin, because I think the origin go back at least about to the 60s. You know what I'm saying? And from the 60s, they've been, you know what I'm saying, softening men up slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? Until where we in this sad state today. I mean, but I do remember in the 90s, it's a lot of stuff happening in the 90s, man, that we don't really pay attention to. In the 90s, I was in my teens, you know what I'm saying? But I do remember they used to always had this little saying. It was like a commercial little saying where everybody was saying it publicly on TV, radio, and in movies and stuff. Cause wasn't no internet back. It was internet, but that was dial up and one about watching videos where we were making them and watching them today. But the point I'm making is they was always say stuff like it was the one little thing they was stuck on. It was men need to get more in touch with their feminine side. That never sit right with me. Even when I was a teenager, a kid, that didn't sit right with me. I'm like, no. I wasn't raised to be feminine. You can say what you want. Feminine ain't in me. But that's not saying I can't be sensitive to some loved ones, friends, and family. That's not saying I can't be sensitive to their needs or whatever. That don't make me feminine. You feel me? Masculinity is it's something you can't. I mean, especially if you're a man, it's something you just really can't avoid or live without. What are you talking about? Like I'm not finna bow down to you just to appease you. Like no, that's what's wrong with too many dudes today. They bow down. You know what I'm saying? It be disheartening, man. Cause like I'm from that era where we had to knock stick off shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's go time. Like all the smoke, as they love to say, or cross the line. Dude, we put lines in the sand and said, if you want it, cross the line. Like that was a different time, dude. Like that's like today, how they try to make it seem like they tough. Yeah, like they gangster. Dude, we from the beginning of that. The end of the 80s, early 90s, like that's where it really kind of, cause 70s, they was on some other stuff. 60s was too. But all that gang and dysfunction, all that started like mid to late 80s, early 90s. And it was different back then, I'm telling you. Drive-bys and stuff at elementary, you know what I'm saying? Running, man, it was a lot. Same folk get whooped, jumped, all that, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Memphis, man, South Memphis, you know what I'm saying? My whole life. Different out then. But today, it's like you have to stack the deck for these niggas to like even just, but I ain't even on that. But I'm just saying I'm the strength of, a man should be unapologetic, period. Like, we had to go through so much to actually, you know, be able to stand in manhood. Like, cause we have to like go through levels, man. Like you have to go through humiliation and not so much like about humiliating you on purpose. I'm talking about it's moments where you have to be humbled. You know what I'm saying? Where you have to, stuff didn't go your way. You know what I'm saying? You had to just take it on the chin. You feel me? But what don't kill you make you stronger. There's no reason for you to sit and waddle and cry, nigga. That's a moment for you to get better. And it was just as simple growing up. Like, this is how it be. um women, you know what I'm saying? They used to actually make men work for their affection. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even about all the money and stuff. Like all the woman want back then was somebody to love them, respect them, and not cheat on them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can figure the money thing out. Like, cause it wasn't about money. Money was not the source of the connection. It was added bonus if you had, but it wasn't like a strain if you didn't. Shit, there wasn't nothing to trip off of. But today, like, I'm married, so been married almost 17 years. So glad I've been out the game this long, because to see where the dating game they end up now, oh my lord, it's scary. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to go through half the shit that these dudes go through now. And I apologize for cussing, but I'm just saying they go through a lot, and these women ain't getting no better. Cause for some reason they think, I know I'm finna ruffle some feathers when they think they the prize. But I was watching Fresh and Fit the other day, and he made a statement on it that kind of caught my attention. He asked the ladies around the table, he asked them, he said, is it easier for a man, is it harder for a man to get a woman, or is it harder for a woman to get a man? And all around the table, all of them said it's easier for the woman to get a man. He asked them why. Most of them said something like, because they, you know how most women talk about they the table and all that. You had two women on the other end that made sense. Remember, they said it's easier for a woman because she don't have to work. Man have to actually get his stuff together, have money, know how to talk to women, have the confidence to approach women. Like, that's stuff we had to go through. They only have to go through that today because all they gotta do is turn their phone on. There you go. Like, this, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it don't build character. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go stand up to a woman and let her know, you know, my name is and you are. Like, that take courage, man. Especially talk to somebody you don't know. And like I said, it's easy for a woman. And so I'm saying that to say this. I mean, I got a little backtrack, but I'm saying this. I'm saying that to say this. If it's harder for a man to, a man got to put in more work to get a woman. The woman don't have to really do much or nothing to get a man, because, you know, men, like, you can just see women and just instantly, like, some men do be trying to holler at them on it, just on the regular. That would make the man the prize, right? Because I'm just, you know, we're going to state facts on this one. We ain't finna be all into the feelings. If it's harder for a man to get a woman, he got to put in work, though. He got to have something that's special about him. He got to have cars and clothes and have some sense and a job. And I mean, just to get a woman. Woman don't need all that. Just her being her can pull dudes. And I get it. I'm not mad. That's the way life is. But if he have to do more and she do less, like I said, that makes the man the prize. And so that's why I think it's a lot of, life is twisted right now. I'm talking straight backwards, and ain't nothing to cry over. Just something to build on. You feel me? Like, it just means we got a little more work to do. Because I think where our parents dropped the ball, man, that Gen X and them baby boomers, man, like, you know, they dropped the ball. Millennials, we didn't try to pick it up. We left them on the ground. Mike kept kicking it on down the road. And what's that, the Gen Z? That's why these little motherfuckers crazy. Because I don't keep cussing. I'm sorry. But I'm saying that's why Gen Z is like, they didn't go through what we went through in the 80s and 90s. And like, I missed the 70s. You know what I'm saying? I born 81. They didn't go through what we went through. And everything we went through, we had to go through it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it helped build character, man. And I get it. We can't let our kids go out there and play like we play. Like we had the opportunity to play. But I blame every parent. Just because if we really want our kids to play or experience what we experience, what's so hard about us drawing a line in the sand, making sure that, you know what I'm saying, they had the opportunity to play? I'm saying you got niggas out here all day, they got all this smoke for each other. Why not use that effort that y'all have for each other for something positive? You know what I'm saying? Y'all could draw the line in the sand. Ain't nobody coming here with that, man. We finna let these kids be kids. Nah. Everybody's selfish, you know what I'm saying? But I get it. Like, you know, it was made that way. The path we got put on, it took us off, you know what I'm saying? What made us us. And like I said, by nature, we are collectivism. You know what I'm saying? Like we a group of individuals that come together collectively when we agree on stuff. Like we agree that God is king. You know what I'm saying? We agree that Jesus died for our sins. Like things like that. That's what make a collectivism. You know what I'm saying? But we done been so selfish for so long, we done turned into this tribalism shit. And you know, that's all it is. Tribalism is like it's us versus them mentality, meaning you don't really have no like if you don't agree with nobody, like you really don't give nobody a chance to even have an opinion. It's like y'all got y'all little set made up ways, and if anybody outside of that try to come in with anything different than what y'all done planted as y'all base or whatever, it's like cutthroat and it's weird, man. Nigga, like how you I be at work talking to coworkers and I tell them, because I watch them be debating and it be funny because I got a partner, he always seems to go in there trying to debate dudes that's already mind made up. Now, I don't mind a good debate. Now, if we're going to have a debate, like, let's be open. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I hit you with a point, fact, you have to accept the fact. Don't try to put your feelings in there and try to wiggle around and move the goal. We don't need all that. But just take the fact. Move on. You know what I'm saying? But my boy be hanging in there, man. And so, me, I get up and walk out because I don't feel like I'm not finna debate nobody they mind already made up. And for the last 10 years, dude, I've been working on what's called surrender. And that's I control what I can, pray for what I can't. And I ask the Lord to give me the wisdom, know the difference between the two. Now, if it's there to debate, I'm not going to sit here and try to control something I never supposed to control. Now, if it's for me to control, I'm going to dominate. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't for me to control, I'm going to just pray for that. And just ask God to give me the wisdom, know the difference between the two. That's what's, you know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of folk fall short at because they sit there and be trying to control some stuff they weren't supposed to control. Then when it don't go their way, they get an attitude or feel like somebody owed them something or somebody done treated them wrong. Man, I'm so sick of all this all this, man, this feminine ass behavior. Cause like, there's a reason why when you have the right masculine energy and the right feminine energy, you put them together, man, them two can be dynamic. I know that. I'm a living testimony of that. Cause like I told me and my wife, man, we met from 2 different states, cuz. This year be 20 years together. Cause we met 2006. Here it is, 2026. Damn. And it wasn't even planned to be like that. But I know when two kindred spirits come together, man, like possibility endless. I'm gonna get them wrong. It ain't gonna be always roses. I'm about to look, who wanna live that way? I mean, without good, you wouldn't know bad. Without bad, you wouldn't know good. So like, don't do that. But I don't know, man. I just had to get that out of my chest. Like I said, I started out real slow, and then I still kind of fell in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, this is just like the beginning of the journey, man. We're gonna ride out for a little bit on this one because I got a lot of stuff I want to say. I've been watching everybody else talk, and I've been avoiding what I should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And God keep tugging at me to do this, so I'm just trying to be obedient. You feel me? And I know being disobedient ain't really got me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It just keep delaying what's supposed to be already happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get about this junk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave y'all with a verse though. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 46:1 said, God is our refuge and our strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Let that sit on you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And it's good talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. Please believe. Send you out, or you can call Tonyo. That's cool.